Hello, sister friends. It is good to be here with you on a Tuesday night. Let me say hello to some people. Typical Jenny fashion, I started the show and was running it through so all the commercials would go through and I could go back at the beginning and then we could just keep running it through and just stop it where we wanted to rather than when they decided the commercials were. By the time I was done trying to figure out the ticker scrolling, which I should get going right here. Here are SOS exclusive supporters as well as big supporters. As soon as I figured that, I didn't figure it out. We're going to make do when it comes to keep the lights on level. Thank you, StreamYard. But they did update something. We can update JPEGs now. So all those times I have to stop and convert JPEGs to, what do I convert them to another form of a photo. I think it's a PDF I have to put it in. We don't have to do that anymore. So that's good. But somehow they messed something else up where I can't put multiple tickers to choose from anymore. Anyway, by the time I finished that, I looked down and I'm like, why is it starting over again? Oh, it's not starting over. It went to episode 4. We're back at the beginning at episode 3 then. All the commercials are still in there. What can you do? That's life, right? All right. Well, happy St. Patty's Day. I know it's not until, what is it, the 14th, the 15th, 17th? Something like that. But this weekend, I have a big retreat that I am planning for over 50 women. And because I never do them in March, we decided to go ahead and I'm the shenanigans coordinator. This will be my shirt for the first day. We did a St. Patty's Day theme for this weekend because I never do a March one. Do you know why I never do a March one? Because I usually do it in the end of January or beginning of February. But I just thought, I want to make sure Sister Wives is done. Sister Wives was done by the second week of January, including Christine's wedding last year. But just in case, I'm going to push it all the way to the very end of February. So late into February, it's actually going to go into March. And yet, the show is still not over. But that's okay. The good news is they're not airing new episodes right now. All right. So this will scroll, and then the other ones, we'll see what happens. They just might be names that appear in a banner, and I'll have to keep changing them because you can only do so many on a screen at a time. Life. Oh, my goodness. We have 88 comments already. Lots of people here. That's wonderful. Hello, Mama Celeste. Hello, Lynn Skinner. And thank you for moderating, Lynn Skinner. I appreciate you. Elizabeth Murphy, hello. Kathy Ferran is here. Hello. Lynn Lunt was number 10. Woo, woo. Oh, waiting for midnight to strike at the UK so we can all start. Look forward to this all. I should click on it. Look forward to this all week. I know I'm a sad sister friend. No, not at all. You just made me a happy sister friend. Not at all. We all relate. Hooray! Bridget made it to a live chat. Yay! Valadia, what kind of pain are you in? Do share. You probably have been sharing. Sometimes I'm not caught up on all of the, you guys just chit-chat back and forth and y'all know about each other's lives and I'm catching up. I play catch up. Bridget was number 13, hitting the like. Thank you. All right. I'll say hello to a few more people here. And then we'll get going with episode number 3, right? Yeah, episode number 3. Chit chat. Tracy from Tracy's Fractured History and More is here. Hello. Bridget Hayes. All right. That's the same Bridget as before, right? Bridget, right? Right? Isn't that who I said hi to? Sometimes I see the first name and then I don't read the second one. Heidi's here. Hi, Heidi Jacobson. Good to see you. Whoops. Vicky from Australia is here. Hello, Vicky. And so many Australians. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the Shamrocks. You're going to see them for like the next 3 weeks. So I got 3 shirts. I'm going to be at my retreat all day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So might as well wear my 3 shirts because when else are you going to wear it for the rest of the year? I'll wear them on my live streams. Okay. Hey, Kitty. Was Kitty walking around? Hey, kitty, kitty, cat. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty cat. Here, kitty, kitty. Do you remember that in the one video? Do any of you guys remember that? That was from Barney. My daughter, my oldest daughter, loved cats. Loved cats. Not the one that's a vet. The one that lives in Nashville and has a cat. And that song, there are cats in the jungle and cats in the city. Some are really big and some are itty bitty. They roar and meow and they look so pretty. Here, kitty, kitty cat. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, we sang it so much. My goodness, she's 27. She was probably about 3 and 4 at the time that we watched that many times. It's that ingrained in my head. What did I need to buy at the grocery store when I was there today? Couldn't remember. But I can sing you. Here, kitty, kitty cat. That's for sure. Hello, Helen in Scotland. Welcome. And hello, Detroit. Just north of me. Hello. All right, passing for normals here. Hey there. Marie Hickson is here. Hello. Nat Davinia is here. And Dot. Hello. Good to see you. Oh. Anonymous. Aw. Thank you, Anonymous. Whoever you are. I don't know. It won't let me click. Wait, if I click on it here, I think it'll work. There we go. Gifted 5 Senior Perspective memberships. So 5 people will be contacted who don't currently have memberships, and you're going to get a 1-month subscription. Thank you very much, Anonymous. Whoever you may be. Jacqueline's here. Hello. Sarah Lewis is in the house. Hey there, Mama Celeste. Did I say hello to you already? I may have. Kitty 1838, speaking of kitties, is here as well. Richard Shepherd. Hello. Hard G. Little Miss. Ah, here's Anonymous. I feel a bit pathetic for how excited I am, and how I'm looking forward to this rewatch. Happy I'm not the only one. You're not the only one. We're all in it together. We're all excited too. All right. I don't know what just happened. All right. Here we go. We are going to get started here. I'm starting to keep a timeline, or trying to. And right before this started, I just started writing down, so far, the information that I know they shared with us on the show is that 1 month, Christine did not meet Robin until a month after Cody was already courting her. So Mary and Cody knew her for a month before Christine did, which is rotten. And then he said when they were going on that date that they had been dating for 4 months. So 4 months, they're still courting, because I don't think we see the engagement at all on the show. We read about it in the book. It was the time he went for a drive with her. So they didn't cover that. And I don't think they even did like a engagement party kind of thing or anything. I don't know. We'll see. We'll refresh my memory. I don't remember anything. So we'll see. So at this point, I believe he's still courting, unless the show is trying to make that fabric ring that Madison made represent, like they were trying to make that think that was the engagement to all of us. I mean, it was really lame. I mean, because the way he presented it was, I saw she was making it and I said, I got to have that. I got to have that for Robin. And I made her give it to me. Do you remember that? Like, it was the least romantic thing. So, good job. And of course, she was like, oh, lame. He didn't think of you. He didn't plan anything. He didn't prepare. He made his daughter give it to him. It made it sound like his daughter didn't want to give it to him. Nothing about that sounded lovely, but maybe that's it. Maybe the show is making us think that that is the engagement, because I do believe this episode might be her actually moving up to Lehigh. So we'll see. All right. So that's all I have so far. I want to try to match up and compare some of these dates. So if you guys come up with some more that they actually said, I'll probably go back to the book too, but the book is so vague. I figured, like, if we can get them slipping up on the show, maybe. Mama Squirrel, good point. timeline is so screwed. Mary's hair goes from long to short many times in this episode. Yeah, it's going to be fun trying to figure this out, isn't it? TLC started in season 1, episode 3, messing it all up. We just didn't know it. We just weren't paying attention. I never noticed back in the day. Mary's hair was short and then long, and then short and then long. I was probably doing 99 other things at the same time the show was on. So I don't know how intently I was zoned in on it. But okay, here we go. So I think I went a little bit into the show here. So let me back up just a second. I don't know. I just looking at Cody's face bugs me so much. It's just not right. It's not right, the feelings I have. I need to go repent. It is not right. Okay. Make sure the microphone is close enough and my volume is up. Okay. Here we go. Episode 3. Oh, unless I take the mute off, it won't work. There we go.
Rob and I'll just go out at 9 o'clock. Okay?
You guys gonna leave us?
After the birthday party's over. We're not gonna have a birthday party after 9 o'clock.
Rob and I have been courting for a while now. And
Wait. I gotta pause. We're at the beginning. So I don't know exactly where they are right now. All the intro, the only thing it showed was a sign of Utah. So I don't know if are they still down in St. George? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. But it starts off with him explaining that he and Robin are going to go and do something. And Maddie and Aspen are sitting on the couch. And Aspen just looks at him and goes, "You're going to leave us?" I mean, and he's clueless. He does not get his kids clearly coming right out and saying, "What? You're going to leave us?" Oh, not till after the birthday party. After the birthday party. Because I don't want to do the birthday party after I go out with her. Well, okay. Either way, you're leaving them. Whether you go out with her first or you go out with her later. That kind of manipulative talk around things, try to get out, squirm out of things. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Not till after the birthday party. You're still leaving. Okay. They don't look like they're the age that they go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. They look like they're teenagers. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I will try not to do this all night long. All right, let's go.
To be married. Oh, and her birthday's coming up in a week. And I'm trying to get the girls to plan a birthday party for her.
Lasagna.
Okay, I gotta stop. Sorry. Okay, her birthday's coming up in 1 week. Okay, and we know it's in October. It's like the 11th, the 10th, something like that. So this is the very beginning of October. She is currently, according to this, down in St. George. And Cody admits, I am trying to get the girls to plan her a birthday party. Sometimes he can't get out of his own way. He just puts his foot in his mouth all the time. Can't even hide it. Yep. You're trying to get them. Translation, the girls don't want anything to do with planning a birthday party for your girlfriend. I think they'd rather spend some time with you. No, instead, they have to make the whole evening about time with your girlfriend. And then what are you going to do? Oh, you're going to pick up and then you're going to leave with her. How much time are you spending with your kids, Cody? Not very much. Okay, I apologize. Loser. What a birthday party for her planet. Has he ever planned anything in his life? No. I'm trying to think if there's anything. There's probably something that went amok. I mean, just, I guess you could say he planned to go to Flagstaff because it didn't seem like anybody wanted to go. That was a hot mess. And you could see how well the planning went. They didn't have a place to stay. They got land. The names on it were a hot mess where it was going. The kind of balloon payment loan they signed on it, so they couldn't build until they paid it off, was ridiculous. I mean, everything about it was a mess. Everything about it was a mess, and nobody was happy the whole time. That was his planning. All right. I am really sorry. So sorry. I'm going to be better. Oh, here's a super chat. How nice. Let me see if I can pull it up over here. Oh, I see here Tracy, 3 months for being a member. Congratulations. I wonder if those only show up on like if it's the exact day, because there's so many. I wonder. I don't know anything about it. Elizabeth Murphy, $9.99 super chat. Love my sister friend sweatshirt. Oh, you got it. Yay! You got one. I'm so glad. That's fantastic. I got a text today from my friend who said they're all sent out. So I'm like, yay. So she's all caught up. All right. That's very sweet. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay. Here we go. I apologize. I'm going to try. This is really hard. I'm going to try. I apologize for all of you who are listening and are not following along to anything. Pretty much nothing's happened. He's trying to get the girls to plan a birthday party for Robin, who's apparently not there yet. So maybe this is the next weekend or something. Unsure. All we know is it's the first couple days of October.
Chocolate cake and what high school?
At the same time, and I'm trying to plan moving her up here. We got to bridge the gap, the space between us, and that's not been necessarily a whole lot of fun.
Well, I think we should do face paint. Can you face paint?
Hey, it's like over. This is a normal birthday party. Not an over the extreme. Have tons of friends over, face paint their faces.
I mean, it's fun.
I know. I met Robin when we had just come home from
This is
Wyoming.
Maddie.
We walked in the door, and all of a sudden there was this person. My mom was like, "Oh, just to warn you guys, Dad has a friend over."
Madison goes, "Who's that?" And I said, "Well, that's Robin."
And then we found out she was single.
What's the age that
She's
she's
turning.
Oh, really? She's only 30?
Wow. Oh my God,
She's young. Ooh, she could be my sister.
Oh, not right. I'm glad he didn't get an 18-year-old girl.
Our kids have grown up seeing courtships with their friends' families. So this is not culturally strange to them. I mean, they've all had friends whose fathers have married again.
She seems more like a friend,
Yeah, not here.
but I'm gonna have to see her as a mom eventually.
Weird at first when my dad started dating her, but now we know it's not weird anymore.
I think it's still weird.
It's a little weird when she smells your jacket that you're wearing that's your father's, and she says, "I miss your dad."
Ew.
That can be weird.
She says what?
For 16 years, we've had 3 moms and a dad. And, you know, so the children have never been in the culture of fiance, girlfriend, potential new wife.
This side of
So
our
be
dad is
sensitive,
kind of-
Cody.
He's a teenager again.
Can I love Robin just if he was my husband with another woman, I'd be ripping her hair out.
That's nice.
Hey, welcome. Get the food.
I have 3 kids. Dayton's my oldest. He's 10 years old now. And Aurora, she's 7 right now. And my youngest is Brianna, and she is 5. I was married before, and we were in a polygamous culture, but we never took on another wife. We were monogamous. It was a difficult marriage, and finally made the decision to, that we needed to end it. And as much as I'm scared of all these unknowns, and it'll work out, it'll be okay.
Cody and Robin, they got engaged and everything. And I thought, oh, that's nice. They're engaged now. So now it's more official. Like a month later, I found out that Cody sealed the engagement with a kiss. And I freaked. We didn't kiss until over the altar because I didn't feel right about kissing a married man. And so to me, the fact that he had kissed Robin was devastating.
Ooh, Robin looks pissed.
When Cody asked me to marry, and I said yes, he kissed me, and I was like, all right, well, it's done. It's been done. So.
Why is Christine laughing so hard? She just said
And
how much
I
it
found
hurt
out
her.
that Christine was upset.
Oh, come on, Robin, get over it. No, don't believe it. Oh, God.
I remember being really upset because I knew I'd hurt you.
You were the victim.
I knew it would be complicated, but I didn't know. It would break my heart as well.
Oh,
The last time I had this nice of a birthday, well, was probably when I was a kid. Yeah.
I think he's gone way too much. I think him going down to see Robin is tearing us apart a bit. And then again, on one more flip side, she's great.
Okay, here's a scene where Cody's going to stare at her back end.
I'm not the only person in love with Robin.
Oh, gross.
I don't
She's
even
not
know.
in love with
I mean,
Robin.
there's just,
She's
yeah,
trying
you
to get
just,
in your
you
good
just have
favor,
all the emotions, and you just wonder when he's, going to give you the attention that he's given to her, because she is the new thing, the new excitement, and I'm, we've been married for 20 years. And so you just think, gosh, it's been a long time.
It's a friendship necklace for Mary.
And I do think, I don't want to do this. I'm comfortable with Janelle and Christine. They get me. I don't know that I even want to stay sometimes. The only thing that even wants me to stay is my commitment level and my daughter. This is her family, and I wouldn't ever do that to her.
I had a miscarriage a little over a year ago, and I'm not sure that my body's okay. I'm not sure that everything is going to work like it should.
Whoa! Commercials are loud. Okay. Where to begin? I watched this a week ago and had to pause it because I kept totally grossing out, Joni says. Was she legally divorced yet? Darlene, I don't know, but somebody sent me an email. I'm like 68 emails behind in my emails to that account, so I apologize. But somebody mentioned that they lived in the area. I didn't even get a chance to finish reading all the through. I saw the preview of it and I got very excited. But I don't know if I think I was out and about, and so I saw it on my phone and then I didn't open it all the way. I think that's what it was. And I haven't gone back to look at it. So somebody might be able to get their hands on it. They will not say on the show or in the book, and I can find in 0 interviews online with any news magazines when she got divorced. All I can get is that 2010, was it? See, I've already even forgotten all of it. I think it's 2010. December is when Cody proposed to her. Is that what it is? This is why I'm starting to write everything down, people. I don't have a brain. I can't remember these dates. I can't remember how old I am. My husband corrected me the other day, told me I was a year older than I thought I was. I go, no, I'm not. And I did the math. I went, all right. And I've told you this before too. But I'm always having to pause and think about my kids. And then I yell at them because they change it on me every year. Well, if you keep it the same, I would remember. I know the day and time you were born because that stays the same. Plus, they're at different times of the year, so they change at different times. Anyway, yes. We need to find out exactly. It's in the court records, the divorce. They're not listed as public records online. So you have to go in person in Montana to request them and get a copy of them. Okay. I don't have much more information. And the other person, whoops. I hit go back 10 seconds. It's probably going to do the commercials again. No, it's not. Oh, yay. Okay, I was close enough. Okay. What else did I have here? Mary. Talk about things that don't age well. is just right now, Robin is the new thing and the new excitement. And so she's waiting for her turn. Well, that's going to last for 15 years plus. Basically, the rest of your marriage, Mary. This is how it's going to be. And it's going to get worse. It's really sad to see her on that couch crying like that, though. The fact she's crying as much as she is what makes it seem so blatantly clear that this whole thing really was a setup. The whole Cody seeing Robin, the lightning bolt story that we know about. But the fact that he just happened to be driving by her cousin's house on the day that she happened to be there with her kids on the front lawn, hanging out on the front lawn. And then Cody's on a date with Mary, and he happened to drive by and said, "Oh, look, there's your friend," whose name I can't remember, who was Robin's cousin, Reba. "Oh, there's Reba. Let's stop and say hello." And of course, right away, Robin does what she's supposed to do, and she gets in good with the wife. So she goes over and she starts talking with Mary and laughing and joking. And according to Cody, it was Mary's idea. When you look at how distraught she is in this couch interview and full on crying the way, there's no way she wanted to bring her into the marriage. Cody manipulated her. 100%. 100%. And to the point that they're not even married yet. And right away, she's saying, well, they're 2 months out from the wedding. How can that be? If the birthday's in October, wasn't their wedding in like April? So all right. Well, so then the interviews were before the wedding. That would kind of make sense. If the interviews were done maybe in February, that could be, this couch interview was maybe done in February. And at this point, she's admitted, I don't even know if I want to do this. I'm comfortable with Janelle and Christine. I don't know about a new person. It's your idea. It wouldn't happen if you wouldn't have initiated it. And again, it's not her fault. It's Cody's fault. She's young. She's naive. She's doing what her Lord and Master is telling her. I don't know, priest leader or something? I don't know. But boy, he used her. And then for her to say, I don't want to stay at times. Before Robin even married in, I don't want to stay. That speaks volumes. And the reason she is her commitment to the family and to her daughter. Where's Cody? You should go back and look at his expression on his face. Oh, I'm sure it's the same as he always does. He always does this, like the furrowed brow stare look. Like he is confused by it all. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know if it's I'm containing my anger and trying to have a neutral face. I don't know if it's we thought we wouldn't be discussing this right now, or why are you bringing this up when the cameras are here? I don't know if it's an anger. I don't know what it is, but it always has that blank furrowed brow when the women talk about something that doesn't look good on him. And this doesn't look good on him. All right. And Dad says, Helen, she was okay with kissing him and they weren't married. So there's no way of knowing, but I do have eyes. Robin, was fine with sneaking kisses. What else is she willing to do? Like my mama said, I've said this so many times on this channel. You know what people are like behind their closed doors based on what they're like out in public. She's willing to do that out in public on camera for the world to see what happens behind closed doors. And as Christine says, and we will see in the tell-all later on, did you see those engagement photos and the way they were leaning against each other on that car? I wonder what happened before they were married. So good. So I would love to know when she was legally divorced, and I really need to go catch up on my emails and see if anybody actually had information for me that I need to share. The murder face. It's similar to the murder face. The murder face is worse. The murder face is truly the murder face. This is more of a, I don't know. It's not full on confusion as much as it's kind of aloof and confused. Sort of like, what? Huh? You know, not a true, what's going on? He doesn't pull a full Robin. He doesn't do a full, well, I don't understand. He doesn't go there. Okay. Cody initiated, Robin reciprocated. Sure. I see that. I see that. Right, Samantha? Christine was never okay. And this is why Christine was always my girl for all of these seasons. I've just fallen in love with Janelle. But as we can see early on in these episodes too, and this is why I wasn't like a big Janelle fan, she's so reserved and holds her cards so close to her chest that at times I thought she might even be mean. But I wasn't sure, just because she would just sit so quiet, say nothing. But as I go back now, I see some real kind of like, I got a great screenshot of an evil glare that she was giving at Robin when she was talking once. I think most of the time she was doing that is when Robin was talking. I do. What was it? I think it was the evil glare. Oh, from the time that Mary shared that she was going to divorce Cody. Oh, if looks could kill. Her eyes were so squinted. I don't know how she could have seen. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad you caught us on your lunch break. Yay. Okay. Oh, Hollywood Deli Podcast. Thank you very much for the super chat. $1.99. He didn't drive 3 hours for kisses. Right. And do you know what they said in the last episode? They said 5 hours. They said 5 hours. I think it's like 3 hours as the bird flies. It probably was 5 hours with stops and, lights and traffic or whatever is involved. They came right out on the show and said that she lived 5 hours away. 5. Because if it were 3 hours, he could go down and he could see her and he could be back in the same day. I bet he turned it into a 5-hour trip Deli podcast so that he had the excuse that he had to stay. Well, I can't drive 5 hours. Maybe it is only 3 hours. I do believe it came up like between 3 and 4 when I kind of Google mapped it. But I don't know. Sometimes they don't take into account. But now I'm wondering. Now I'm second guessing myself. You're making me think now. I wonder if that was all the story, so that, because there's no way you're going to drive 10 hours in a day and visit somebody. But 6 hours you could totally do in a day and visit somebody. You can drive 3 hours. I drive 2.5 hours every year to go to a Christmas party and then drive 2.5 hours home afterwards. Yeah, yeah, can do it. Yep. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Kathy doesn't know if she can take one more season of Cody unless he goes down in flames. Oh, he's going down in flames. He's going down in flames. And we're all going to see to it. It's going down. Okay. Christine is driving in a car now. Oh, pause. Volume up. There we go. Mute off. There we go.
So I'm pregnant with my 6th, and I really thought I was done. I just didn't have an interest in having more children. Aspen one day told me that, I should really think about having more kids. So I started thinking about it, and my gosh, Cody always wants more kids. He loves kids. So anyway, there's a 6-year spread, though, between Isabel and this baby. I'm panicking and freaking out a little bit right now. Hi.
How's it going?
I'm 37.
No kiss.
I had a miscarriage
Just hug the
a
pregnant
little over
woman.
a year ago. And I'm not sure that my body's okay. I'm not sure that everything is going to work like it should. I hemorrhaged and I passed out, and it was really horrible. I don't know if anything is even going to happen with the labor. I don't know. I just look at my age as a factor in that I just want it to go smooth. Yeah, she's like, I deserve it. Oh, hey. Hey, how's it going?
Dr.
I gotta, yeah, that's your chair.
Cody's a great father. I was a little nervous at first, honestly, because when I first got married, I wasn't sure he was doing a good job. But he is a great dad, and I'm excited to give him another one. I haven't seen her for months and months.
Well, you get to see her for months
That's
and months
good
and months very
dig.
soon.
3 weeks.
Okay, well, it's time. She can come anytime she would like. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take a look at a couple things here.
She's moving. She hears Cody's voice and she goes insane.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
You want to see something cool?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
That's her heart.
So I want to tell you something about the heart. There's an opening right here,
Got it.
right there, okay? It opens with flaps on top. It's supposed to stay open because it allows the blood flow to bypass the lungs. Well, the interesting thing is that very first breath that baby takes when it comes out, that flap closes. And so it has to have this change of heart, this change that occurs in order for it to survive.
Change of heart.
Change of heart.
That's gorgeous.
I love the fact that Truly's a girl because I knew there was a chance we might get one more because Christine might try again for a boy. Oh, so well, we're glad she's still a girl. That would have been a strange change.
So now I'm really indecisive. I'm looking at my age. I'm looking at 6 kids. And I'm thinking, but then I'm also thinking another pregnancy. That would be so fun. Having kids with Robin would be so fun.
Ask us in 3 years.
I never thought a heart would look that cool.
He's a fun doctor.
Yeah, he's the best.
Andy.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. My parents, it's their choice if they want to live polygamy.
Okay. So Christine says, when we first got married, I wasn't sure he was doing such a good job, but he's a good dad. So I'm happy to give him another one. That's right. That's right. It's all you. Remind him. You're doing all the work here, Christine. You're doing all the work. All right, let me take a look here. All right. DJ Tag, I think of my mom saying, your face gets stuck that way when you make those faces. I know. Holy cow, all the things they said. Janelle was quiet when she was told about the divorce. Yeah, all she had was the evil eye. Ooh, did she have an evil eye? Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, when he puts his finger in front of his lips when he's listening. Can someone please tell me why he puts his finger in front of his lips? It's a very good question. Oh, yes, that's it. That's it. Thanks, Anonymous. But we don't know what. That's the thing. 2007, 2009. Robin, 2007. Where are my other notes? So we have they got married 2000. I'm going to say it was April, maybe, when they got married in 2007. And then 2009. All it says is 2009. And then Cody and Robin married in May 2010. So that means what we're watching here right now is October of 2009. When was the divorce finalized? And this is, isn't this didn't they say last episode 4 months? He said he'd been dating her for 4 months in the last episode. So they've been dating for 4 months already. And they did meet in the summer because it was like they were outside hanging out in the summer. And so here we are in October for her birthday, very beginning of October. So it's already been 4 months that they've been dating or more. Because this is after the last one. I mean, I will admit that TLC timeline. If we're going to follow TLC timelines. So we have right now Christine ultrasound. So she's still very pregnant at this point. No Truly. I still, one of these days, I just wrote down their ages. One of these days, I'm going to write down all their birthdays. Somebody look up for me what Truly's birthday is, too. I got to put this all together. I'm going to figure out a way to create maybe a Google Doc where every time we have information, we can put in the date and then we can cite the reference to it, too, rather than just put it in. Because I don't want, and I can just make it public and everybody can go on there. Whenever they find something, they can say, in the book on page 29, they said, this was 3 months after this. So, and then we can start, everybody can start inputting it all. And we can have the official Sister Friends timeline, which is going to contradict itself in different spots. But I think it'd be fun to put it all together when everybody finds something. All right. Becky says these women were actually lucky that Cody didn't have much to do with them after Robin. Think of all the herpes breaks they missed. Y'all, I don't read these sometimes before I click on them. It's all right. It's acceptable. You can't write in a thumbnail, which, by the way, can I say thank you, Sister Friends, all of you who watch that for me again. Big middle finger up to you, YouTube. 2 months that video was out. 2 months it was out. Now, they did tell me I was going to keep the revenue. But at whatever point, I finally saw the email that came to me that said, this isn't being monetized anymore. And God only knows when they decided that versus when they sent me the email. They were going to send the money. And it was because in the thumbnail, I had Cody having a thought bubble and it said SH exclamation mark T, which I had seen in other thumbnails. I believe from Sister Wives content creators, because I don't think I would just, I would probably assume that some people have profanity all throughout their videos. But mine said, it is no longer due to content in your video. It is no longer in line with the guidelines of our advertisers, and therefore this video will not be demonetized. But it did say going forward. So I took it down and I chatted back and forth with them and I went round and round. I'm like, can I just change the thumbnail here quick? Nope. Once it's gone through and we did a second check on it, I didn't realize it was the thumbnail at all. And I'm like, so I wrote him back and I challenged it. I'm like, I don't really have profanity in my video, so I don't understand. And they don't tell you exactly what's wrong. And then afterwards, I find out it's a thumbnail. So I told them, no, thank you very much. People like this video. It's had a lot of views. I'm not going to not have it be monetized for the rest of my life. I will take it down, create a new thumbnail, put it back up again. So bless you, Sister Friends, for watching it. I appreciate you. And it gets it back into that algorithm too. Because if I put a new one up and people are like, I've seen it already, and then they don't watch it again, then it brings the whole channel down in terms of the algorithm. And they're like, oh, she's creating content that people don't care about anymore. And it just, every time a really dud of a video happens. That's what they say anyway. The little bit that you can get. Really, the YouTube algorithm is sort of this ethereal thing that they put Cody ambiguous language to so that they're not held accountable for anything and they can do whatever they want at any time, including all the information in the language with the copyright strikes. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's teaching me to have the patience of Job. That's what's happening here. All right. So thank you. I didn't get a chance to say thank you. I thanked everybody on Sunday night when I saw them, but I want to thank all of you. I appreciate you. Okay. Sam, yeah. Christine having kids with Robin would have been the forgotten kids. Yeah. Christine just said she didn't want to have any more kids. She didn't want to have any more kids. But we all know Cody wanted more kids. Cody wanted more kids. Mary couldn't have any more kids. I think Janelle just said, I'm tapped out. Done. I'm working full time. I can't do it anymore. I'm paying for this family. And so Christine was the one because she loves kids so much. I believe Cody talked her into it. And I believe, no proof, but I believe he coerced Aspen into talking to her mom about it too. Aspen, wouldn't it be great? Don't you think? You know your mother really wants that, right? Don't you? You know she loves kids. You know how heartbroken she is after that last miscarriage. Like, she just needs some encouragement. Why don't you? Don't tell her I sent you, because then she'll think, this is a whole plan. But I believe that. I believe that full-heartedly, because he always wanted to have more kids, more kids, more kids. All right. Born on the 3rd. Okay. Truly was born on April 13th. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Because they were married before. Truly's born on April 13th. Wow. She looks pretty pregnant there, doesn't she? This is probably what somebody was talking about. Was that Mama Squirrel? Or when this episode, Mary's hair is long and then short and then long and then short. I don't think we're going to be able to follow this along. I think maybe if I followed the long, the short with these different scenes, because according to this right now, Christine's having what looks to be a pretty late in her pregnancy ultrasound. And we haven't even seen the birthday party, which is at the beginning of October. Thank you very much, TLC. So now we need to just figure out, when did that divorce officially happen? Okay. Which I don't think we're going to be able to find. First Amendment, chica. Hola! Okay. Oh, Alexandria, which episode do we need to watch again? It's the thumbnail. I want to say it's maybe 13. It's the thumbnail that has Cody's head, and it still has, it's actually flipped from the original thumbnail because I couldn't find it. Somehow I deleted it in my Canva. I must have used like the blueprint of it to create another one at some point or something. I try to keep them all, but I must have been in a hurry once and thought, this will work. I'll just switch out the heads and change the title. And it says, dang. The advertisers don't mind dang. So dang it is. Dang. That's okay. It's our new swear word, everybody. Dang. So the thought bubble that says dang, or it might be a word bubble. I don't know if it's a thought bubble or a word bubble. Oh, was it episode 12, Lynn? Yeah, right around there. Okay, thanks. Okay. All right. Oh, a lot of talk about Mary's hair. Yeah, Mary's hair. Short, long. Yes. Okay. Okay. Aw, thank you very much. You're so sweet. Thank you, darling. Okay. Yes, April. She did say that for talking head interviews, they do. Yeah, the talking head interviews are going to be, they're definitely off because they're after the season is done shooting. I always felt, though, that there might be two, that like partway through they might, like they start editing the beginning, but I'm not even 100% sure of that. They might just have two separate seedings. Like they start editing the beginning of the episode and then they do a bunch of talking head interviews addressing the first couple. And then on another day, they bring them back to do the last couple. That's probably what they actually do. But McKelty did say that even herself had to do it once in one of her interviews, put on a baby bump to do the interview because they already had whatever baby. So I don't know if Christine ever had to do it. McKelty said she did, and she said Robbins had to as well. Alexandria. Dang. Okay, we're back. Here we go. It says at the top, I'm not going to hit back 10 seconds because it might go back into commercials and then it's going to play all the commercials. So it says, so Robin and I have been courting for a while. It's Cody that's saying this. This is really great. Christine is, okay, whatever. Let's go. We're going to talk about Robin now. Oh, bless, oh joy.
And we're getting closer to a wedding, and we're moving her from down south. All right, we got to get going. Let's load up now.
You put all this stuff
Oh, I don't know if we got gas in the Suburban yet.
Cody doesn't know if there's gas in the car for a drive for 5
We got a place
hours.
that's only a half a mile from the big house.
We're not only 40 minutes late, we are like 45.
Right now, I'm trying to herd all the the kids, to get them down to actually move. Go tell your mother I want to leave now.
Okay. Oh, which one?
Both of them. Okay, wait. Christine. So we got 6. We got 7 kids that are coming. Logan's coming with me. Hunter's with you. Hunter, right here, son. First of all, it's not a circus. It's a goat rodeo.
Again, not funny.
I really couldn't get away from work. It was easier for me to kind of stay and watch the children that were still at home, kind of supervise the home front. It's nice. That goes back to that sharing of the duties.
It's about dang time that she's moving.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're both getting tired from the trip.
So are we. It's a long time for Cody to be gone. We know that we're going to be really coming together as a real family, but it's just disjointed having Robin down there, and it's just be really nice being all together.
I need to hit pause just for a second. In these early episodes, Christine comes across as very bipolar-ish. She goes from, well, if she's going to fit into this family, she just better be nice, right? We don't need anybody else in this family. Like, we get this real, I'm going to speak my truth and I'm going to say it with authority. And then we flip to this at things that are not even close to funny. And the most blatant one is her doing the laugh after she says that she was upset with the kiss and how much it hurt her and how she waited till she was on the altar and he proposed and sealed it with a kiss, and she finds out a month later and she's devastated by it. And then Robin goes, yeah, I guess, he just said, you want to marry me? And I said, okay. And he kissed me. And I went, well, I guess we're doing it now. And she cackled. I was going to say she cackled like a cow. Cows don't cackle. She cackled like a witch. But it wasn't like a mean. That's why I think I was trying to switch away from witch because it wasn't really like the mean witchy thing. And somehow cow came up. Maybe it's the influence of our sacred cow that's right in front of me. This one probably does cackle. Probably does. Anywho, it's very, I don't want to say the whole thing becomes disingenuous because she really does seem sincere when she's in those moments of sharing how it bothers her. I don't know. Maybe she snaps out of it and realizes, shit, I shouldn't have said that, and tries to overcompensate. And it looks like it. It's really kind of annoying. It's like, and it's not I'm getting married, because that was true excitement. That was Christine being Christine. It got annoying because it was over and over and over again. And again, I do believe that TLC was punking us and playing it over and over and over again because they knew it would be like nails on a chalkboard by the time we hit about number 50 to 60. But that was just, I mean, in the end, it was her being excited and blissful and joyful. So, like, I take none of that away from her at all. It was TLC's editing that did it. This is a complete fake, animalistic, dead bird in the process of dying sound cackle. That's what it sounds like to me. All right, we're going to get back. I apologize. This is at least the second time, but I think it's the third time it's come up in this episode. So that's why I had to say something. Because I'm like, oh, okay. A little jarring. They are driving now.
Hey guys, welcome. Come on in. We're just packing up the house.
I did a
Tony and
whole
family are
episode
going to be
on
here
how great
tonight.
this
And
house is.
we're going to be packing up trucks tomorrow and going to be moving.
We've been wanting to do this move for months. All of us. You know, we've been looking at places. I've been looking for a job.
We actually started talking about months
For
ago
months.
about having her just move into the house.
Mhm.
We just had to process that all out. It wouldn't have worked very well.
We just can't do that. It's not cool. I'm not married to him, and so I can't be moving into his home. It's not proper. Duh.
I think we're going to pack up the kitchen. So.
Where'd that come from?
Does that scare you? Yes.
What
Really?
aggressive.
You don't like this packing up the kitchen? We're going to pack it up and put it in boxes.
I grew up where I had to hide who I was. This television show will be a humongous shock to like all of my high school class and anybody that knew me, because I actually grew up this way with this faith. There were times when I couldn't claim my dad as my dad, kind of a thing, and he couldn't claim us.
The Dayton and Aurora are at school right now, so they're going to finish up their last couple days. She's actually going to be on the bus in a little while, huh? You going to go to the couple last days at your old school? Yeah. I'm here to help.
There's Madison packing up the house.
Robin has nicknames for everybody, so I told her I was going to stick a nickname on her, and it just became Birdie.
Madison,
Didn't stick.
I love that girl to pieces. I absolutely love Madison.
Fake tears.
Sorry.
Good.
I don't mind it. My parents, it's their choice if they want to live polygamy, but my choice, I don't want to. I love my family, and I wouldn't want it any other way. But for me,
Just one guy?
yeah, I just want one.
Well, me and you and him, huh?
Yeah.
You won't get to have cool people like me. She does not want to live this lifestyle, which is fine. You know, every child is going to have their choice, and we're going to support them and love them through all of it.
When they're 18.
I don't have enough for that much.
My son Dayton has Asperger's. Basically what it is, and it's a high functioning form of autism. It actually explained a lot of why he's been the way he's been ever since he was really little. They do a lot of hyper-focusing or under-focusing. Dayton, I'll get you some tape, okay? I was concerned about the move because of I'm messing up his schedule. I'm messing up what he's used to. But I'm just praying that what I have to replace it with will be even better.
I'm sorry about that broken thing.
That's all right.
Now everyone looks mixed up. Who blanked that?
I think Dayton did accidentally when they were playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
I feel like I have tons left. Maybe it's just more like just actually sticking on the truck, and then I start feeling like it's actually. But I think the kids' bedrooms are mostly packed. Are you okay about moving? How are you feeling about moving? Because you're being sort of hyper. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Is that why you're being so hyper?
The joy and energy these girls had compared to what they're like now is shocking. They're all smiles and giggly and energetic and Brianna can't stop smiling.
Come here, Brianna. Come here. Holy cow, yeah? Did you see the girl, sweetheart?
I'm nervous that Robin's kids aren't going to adjust well. I think they have a lot of stresses right now, and I'm
And they're
concerned.
young. They're really young still.
So does that make it worse or
I
better?
think it makes it harder.
It's because they don't understand everything that's happening and stuff. And I worry about that.
Their world is an upheaval, and because I know with our younger children, they can't logic it out quite the way that the older children can.
I actually, I'm very, very worried about the move. I'm worried about them having, being able to find friends. I'm worried about them, adjusting to a new school, and I'm worried about them adjusting to the whole new life and everything. I am concerned about all of it for them.
It's not normal. She's getting it done right, but it takes a while. She overthinks it.
What?
We're gonna have a nice little moment coming up of Cody insulting Mary. Usually it's Christine, so this will be a nice change. Can we just point out that in that interview, we saw a side of Robin. It's like Plobin and of Robin that we haven't seen before, where she kind of like she's talking over Cody, and so he keeps talking to let her know that like I'm still talking. She didn't care. She just kept talking. So the two of them are both talking at the same time there for a while, and then at the end, and it was about her moving, and Cody had started off saying I wanted her to come and stay in the house. And she's like, yeah, but that's no, like she's like, cut him off. He's still looking for his balls. I was like, and then on top of it, she's like, I couldn't move into the house because I'm not married to him yet. Duh. That is directed at Cody. Cody's the one that said, I wanted her to move in. And she's like, I can't move into that house. I'm not married to him yet. Duh. Duh. It's like what little kids say. I want to say little kids, but kids, teenagers. She's trying to be cool. She's trying to fit in. Showing her age. Boy, that's sassy. And I wrote down here, I wonder when it was that he started to actually put her into her place. Because there's no way she'd act like that right now. She acquiesces to him. She bows down to him. She has his back. She didn't act like this. Nope. And did you see also, well, of course you didn't see, most of you aren't watching. There's a scene as they're doing this whole house packing up, and Dayton gets home from school, and then he goes to get himself a snack, and he has a bowl of what looks like, I don't know, it could have been like cheese puffs or Doritos. Oh, doesn't that sound good right now? Those little orange cheese puffs are like my weakness. That's my go-to snack when I want to have a snack. I try to stay away from all snacks, but this weekend at my scrapbooking retreat, if somebody brings a bag of those, I'll probably have 3 bowls. No lie. I'm not even going to pretend. Self-control goes out the window when it's an entire weekend of food just out to just graze. And I'm the one that has to organize it and make sure it's clean. Look at shenanigan coordinator. That means food sharing table coordinator as well. Keep it clean, Jenny. Keep it organized. Make sure that there's little clips on all the bags, and make sure that there's enough cups and plates and napkins and everything, and that the food's organized, and snacks are by snacks, and desserts are by desserts, and drinks are by drinks. And yep, that's my job, on top of many other things. But by doing that, that means I'm around food all the time. It's not good. Okay, so Dayton got a bowl of what was something orange. I didn't catch it quick enough in there. She took the snack bag and the bowl from him and poured most of it back into the bag and then gave it back to him, just like she did with Isabel. She does it with her own kids too. Nobody can eat in Robin's house, not even her own children. Poor kids. Poor kids. Okay, let me take a look at the chat. Oh, goodness. Okay. Pretty sure Robin used all those fears about her kids to make sure Cody spent all the time with her kids. Yeah. I mean, the victimhood in just this episode right here at the beginning. As soon as Christine says, I'm devastated, I'm pregnant, we've never had another wife that we've courted. In all of these years, it's been, how many years was it? Like around 15 years before she came around. And now, and Christine's never even experienced another wife because she was the last one. And she's got pregnancy hormones going on. And she never agreed. They were courting for a month or dating or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. When does it officially become courting? I would think from day one. I don't think there is any dating. For a whole month, he's seeing her. And Christine didn't even get a chance to meet her. All this is happening. Then he finally is engaged to her and he kisses her. And she finds out a month later. She didn't even find out right away. Like, listen, we screwed up. We're sorry. This is what happened. Because they're not sorry. They kept it a secret for a month because they knew it was wrong. So she's devastated. And Robin turns around in the interview and goes, I didn't realize something was going to hurt me too. You can't script it. Somebody be writing like, I'm a good writer, but I can't write how she's going to become the victim in this situation. Let's give ringy dingy to Robin Brown. She'll figure out a way. She's a piece of something, I tell you. All right. Yes, Carol, you're right. But I need to know what month. I need the date. I need the date. The date. Yes, cheese puffs. They have to be either dandy or they have to be shears. I don't like the baked ones because they have too much of a crunch. I like the ones you put in your mouth and they melt. But dandy turns your fingers orange. So although I love them, I try to go with shears. Do you guys have shears? Because it's Amish made, so it's in Ohio. So I don't even know if you have shears, but they make one that's just like dandy, but they're a little bit larger, and the orange is half as orange. It's like a lighter orange, so your fingers aren't bright pumpkin orange by the time you're done eating it, which, because I don't have self-control, will be very dark orange. It's an indication of how many times I kept putting it into my mouth. Oh, goodness. Okay, everyone's talking about all their favorite snacks. Okay. Oh, really? I have to try Hawkins Cheesies. Next time I'm in Canada, I will. I got to get a new passport. Mine expired during COVID and I never bothered. But I need to because if something comes up and I want to travel, I'm going to be like, well, how long is it going to take me to get a passport? That's not going to be good. She's good at prioritizing. Good job, Peach. Oh, gosh. Okay. This is true, Kimberly Tower. Can't have the whole family together because Robin couldn't manipulate Cody with everyone there. Do you notice that we see very little, almost no footage of that family when they did have to spend that 1 month together? The first month they were down in Vegas and they got that one rental where everybody stayed until they got the individual rentals for 2 years before they built the other houses. They were in that one rental for a month together. That had to have been some great TV. We are talking about Puddle Monkey dropping the ball big time. This is when they were all being nice to the family and just trying to make it all look good because, stuff went down in that house. Plus, if you do the math, that was January and Solomon was born in October. And we know that pregnancies technically are 10 months. Everyone says 9 months, but you count one at the end of the first month. So they're really kind of 10 months. So isn't that disgusting? Can you imagine in that same house with everybody there? I'm just saying, I don't think she could wait at all. Duh. I love it. It's going to be a new word I'm going to use. We're going to go back to the duh. I have to do the video. I'll get a video clip of that too. I try to bring up and play. Okay. All right. Yeah, it would be on records, but they're not online. You got to go get them in person. Montana's a long way from Ohio. Okay, let's continue on. Let's move. We have a big empty moving truck here. And inside of it is Brianna with the biggest smile in the world. These girls, I'm telling you, night and day from what they got turned into by being alone with Jess, Cody, and Robin for the past 3 to 4 years. Or maybe even a few more years than that. I have to go back and count. But they used to be bundles of energy and positive. I don't know if they're positive, but happy, smiley kids. Trish, I'm saying duh and repeat. Duh. Oh, and thank you. Hit the thumbs up. And subscribe if you're able to. Okay. Let's carry the big ugly couch out of the house.
Hey, you. We're good.
Let me just say that Robin wasn't carrying that. That was Aspen and Cody carrying the couch out of the house. Yes, the child, the teenager, is carrying the couch out of the house. Robin, she's folding a blanket. Working hard.
We're awesome. We're busy. We're good.
We're awesome. We're busy. We're good.
We knew that Robin had to be moved, and we knew that we wanted it to happen, and so we were going to help make it happen. This is my domain. Give me the power, and I'm all good. And there's no way, I mean, I can go and I can be like, cheering people on and having motivated, moving people and saying, hey, do this, but we had to have Mary. Mary's key.
She's the packing Nazi.
My theory is, get in, do it, get it done, go home, then take a nap. Yeah, then take a nap.
It's not normal. She's getting done right, but it takes a while. She overthinks it.
What? And Mary's broken a sweat, and she's sweating really hard because she's working. And Cody is like,
You're painting me as impotent here. I'm not a guy walking around with a finger in my nose and then the other one in my nose.
you guys did some good work. You guys did some amazing work.
Your sarcasm is so reassuring.
Why are you so defensive all of a sudden?
I'm always defensive when you guys are criticizing me.
This is going to be my way. Or the
Never
highway,
apologize
buddy.
or accept responsibility.
Good job.
It's a good sized rental that they had for not having any money and paid $30,000 in debt. Thank you, Uncle Daddy.
You guys want to see the house?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Robin, I think we should give this room to the girls that might could sleep with you.
This would be Dane's room because the man has to be by the window to protect the window, right?
Hey, Dayton.
These kids are just normal kids. They're just doing their thing, that we're normal and that we're just a family. And I'm hoping that this will be something that frees the kids from not living in secrecy and not having to say, hey, that's not my dad, but just saying, hey, this is who I am.
Why am I fat, sweetie? How are you?
I have stuff in my storage that I have been saving for this part of my life. This is the good part. I'm here. I'm finally here.
Oh, we're gonna cry again.
All right, everybody needs to pay attention. We need to start hauling it off. Okay. You see those accordion doors there? It's all yours now.
No, you have to know how to do things like this when you have more than one. Why? Because, Cody's gone sometimes and you just have to do things by yourself.
Sometimes.
So I did.
Hey, everybody, come here. We're done. All the rest of it we'll take care of later or gradually. All right. Thanks for helping, everybody. Thanks for being here.
What a weird little scene at the end. I guess production wanted them to kind of wrap it up some way, kind of like when they did the picnic table painting, and at the end he went, "All right, we're done. Yahoo!" And everyone did it together, and it just felt like, okay, this is what we're going to do on the count of 3. People are going to buy it hook, line, and sinker. These women who watch the show, they're a bunch of idiots. Little do they know. All the way back then. All right, gather around. I just want to say we all got moved in. Good job. Nobody would ever say that. Oh, making it not natural. Good Lord. So that was the insult that he gave Mary. Mary's packing the van. Christine's giving compliments to Mary and she does. I mean, she works hard and she is like moving the boxes, but nobody's working harder than Mary in this home move. Certainly not Cody. He did carry half the couch, but then again, like his 15-year-old daughter could carry the other half. So can't give him too much credit for that. Other than that, you see Mary and the other kids like doing an assembly line and Mary's organizing it. And he says, yep, Mary does do the packing. It takes a while because she overthinks it. She doesn't overthink it, Cody. She thinks. If it were up to Cody, he would just put it all in whatever order. And there'd be all these empty holes and gaps. And then they'd realize they had stuff at the very end. And you'd have to pull it all back out and start over again. That's a Cody brain way of doing things. She planned. She's a planner. He's not a planner. Oy. Okay. Kimberly Campy. They got married in 2011. So that site's not right. But the December 11 number is interesting. Could it be that maybe they had the date right, but the year wrong? I don't know. Helen first was wondering why the short sleeve shirts over the long sleeve shirts. Yep. I mean, it's still a weird choice. I mean, in fairness, there was this short period of time, and I guess it was around the Sister Wives time, now that I think about it, because I'm trying to think. I want to say it's when my girls were in about middle school, where there was this trend of like wearing tight baby doll t-shirts with a tank top over it. Like they were making them that way. You'd buy the shirts where it looked like it had the little spaghetti strap tank over a little short. It wasn't long sleeves ever, but they were like, so that, I guess that's what they were going for. But then they wore the long sleeves because they had the undergarments on. They didn't need to wear the tank. They could have just worn the long sleeve shirt and looked normal and it would have been fine. But okay. They took it one extra step. So I do want to say that look of the tank top on top of the long sleeve shirt, or what the style was, the tank top on top of a short sleeve shirt. But I guess they just couldn't do it because of the restrictions. So they put it on a long sleeve shirt. So some trends don't translate in this culture. They should have just ditched the whole tank on top idea and just gone with a long sleeve shirt. Fake crying. Oh, were we drinking every time she cried? Because my goodness, you all are drunk. I hope there were no shots that were taken every time she cried today, because there were so many. Okay. Robin is covert, so she knows the chaos she is causing is worse. Yeah, she's very much aware. He's clueless. He's thinking with this head, but not this one. And he doesn't know what's going on. He's just, ooh, I'm happy to have a new girl in the family. Hi, Isabel. And she is just manipulating and working it all out. The fake tears, the fake victimhood, I love Maddie. I love Maddie so much. I love that girl. You don't even know her. It's just her trying to pretend like she's fitting in with the family. Ugh. Amy D, God forbid these people hire movers. I wonder if now they would, but they don't, just because it's sort of a mantra of the show. And it gives them something to do and talk and interact with each other. And they're always looking for activities. I do know that when Christine moved to Moab, in that scene, McKelty said that 3 of those people that were there helping move pack up the truck. I don't think the ones that unpacked, but because I think the ones that helped unpack were all friends and relatives. The ones that helped pack up the truck were really just her kids and David. And then there were 3 other people, and she said that she hired them to help move. So I guess they did. I mean, I don't know that they were movers. They may have been. I don't even remember what they look like. They could have just been teenagers that lived in the neighborhood. Okay. Kimberly, yeah, everyone always helps. Robin feels like she's above them. I agree. You know what? I'm going to try. Let me try this. I'm going to try to do the next level, but cut and paste them all into this one and see if that works. Oh, I think it's going to work. Okay. That's the Yang host. And then we got home. Yay, I'm excited. All of a sudden I had a brainchild of how this might work. And then we have Mad Scientist, number 7. And yes. And then we have Owen the Mini Chef. Owen the Mini Chef's mom, to be specific. And I'm saying these names. These are, I just know so that I can go to the right list and I don't copy the same one twice or forget one. Up to Diane Wade. Okay. Paste. Save. And yay! Keep the lights on level is now going. All right, let me get back. And let me read. Our exclusive SOS supporters are Joni C615. Joni, do you keep changing your name? I think you keep changing your name. I think that's the 3rd time you've changed your name. Kendra MP, Farron Allman. Welcome, Farron. Farron's new. Amy D, Lover Bubbles, Libby Sher, Sherry Hendricks. Oh, I have Libby Sher in their choice. Libby Sher. Sherry Hendricks, Lindsay B, That's My Shoe, Lisa, Alexandria Swan, Sochitel, Amarillo, Holly Jones, Susan Price, Brenda, Tracy, Rain Lady, Ladybird's Mom, Cheryl Smith, Living an Eclectic Life, Sarah Lewis, Libby, Sure, again, Sean J., Sharon Pazik, Marie Crabb, Waldo's Mom, Laura Bondurant, Lisa Gasca, Evie, Sharon, Dee Dee, Lisa F., Danny Towns, I'm Your Huckleberry, Ms. Lita, Michelle, Sunrise Sunset, Kaylin, Donna Redmond, Jessica Denham, I believe. Yep, Jessica Denham. And our big supporters are Leslie Reddick, G Kitty 52, Linda W., Carla Colson, Aaliyah Crafty Florida Lady, Shaniqua Smith, Lisa True, Knit My Bit, Elizabeth Murphy, and Lynn Skinner. Thank you all. Shout out to those 2 levels. That's part of the level thing. Let me go back to our chat now. Good point, Marie. Sabin behaved like she was head wife from day one. She really did. There's no way those other wives could have liked her. No wonder Mary was crying right away before they were even married. Well, we think they were before they were married. Close, either before or right after they were married, that Mary was crying. Full on, red face, snotty nose, tears, real cries that Robin would be jealous of about the fact that Robin was there. Ugh, that had to hurt her. Kimberly said that Mary always worked hard. He probably made her feel guilty because she could only have one child and you have to be useful. So she could be useful by bringing in another childbearing wife for him. Oh, just saying it makes me sick. It's not right. Ugh. Oh, the polos over long sleeves. I do remember that look too. The polo over the long sleeves. Was that before or after the tank over the baby doll t-shirts? You know those baby doll t-shirts where it's a t-shirt, but it's just like the cap sleeve, just barely over the shoulder. Those are the ones that had them. You could go to like Target and wherever, and they would just sell them stitched together already. Make your life easier. Okay. Liz S., I'm glad you made it. And I'm glad you hit the like button. 178. December 11th was the legal marriage. December 11th was the legal marriage. Oh yeah, Truly was. But Truly wasn't born until April. Wasn't she holding Truly? She wasn't pregnant with Truly, right? Wasn't she holding Truly in the wedding pictures? My goodness, trying to figure out this family. It's just impossible. Aaron, I do too. I had a volunteer on the welcome committee at my church. I'm on the welcome team. I'm a welcomer, as you can imagine. Hi. All I have to do is say hi. Hi to everybody and welcome. That's great. I have a t-shirt that says welcome really big on the front of it, and it's black. So, of course, underneath it, I had a long sleeve black shirt. I also have a white one that I could wear with it too. And then it also has the logo real small, but in red. So I figured if I find myself a red one, I could wear the red under it too. And it would match that little red on the front. That would be cute. And then I could find a really cute pair of red boots and wear that with the black jeans. I'd be styling. People are going to be like, this is a stylish church. I don't know, but that would be fun. I might keep my eye open now for red boots. We're at the season where they're going to start bringing sandals out now, right? Yeah, definitely. It's almost March. Definitely. The winter stuff's all going to be on clearance. Okay. Lynn, this would make Sister Wives history. For just history to repeat itself. For Cody to bring in another young wife who has kids from a previous marriage, so they're the young ones, because that was always her claim to fame. Oh, the little kids, the little kids, the little kids. And then that wife would always be like, Cody, the little ones, they need you. And then she would have more kids. Oh, be amazing. And it would be amazing. Amazing. And there's always a chance that Robin will just up and divorce him and try to find somebody with more money because, eventually he's going to blow through whatever money he has. But, well, as long as the show's going, they're going to still funnel it to him, sadly. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know how desirable she is either because she comes with 3 20-year-olds in tow that are going to be moving in as well. And that's not popular in their faith. They don't have 20-year-olds still living at home. They get rid of them at age 16. Between 16, 17, 18, you're out of the house. Get married. So, yeah. And she's not going to go without the 5 tenders. I'm sorry. I don't know what 3 I was talking about. Oh, the 3 older ones, maybe. I don't know why I had 3 in my head. I think that the older kids would be a stumbling block for her to ever get remarried. Somehow I keep seeing things about Lynn Skinner hiding evidence, signing an autopsy report. Somebody's going down. I'll take dibs. The guess is probably Cody. It's just funny every now and then. As I'm scrolling through, there's like one more line. As I sign his autopsy report. Okay. My boys wore that style in the early 2000s. What style? What did Carrie say? What style would boys wear? Curious. Nope, too far back. Too much chatting going on. Can't find it. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, that's true. That is another word she says, isn't it, Twyla? Can't even say it. Having to. That's it. Having to. You catch it better than I do. Hi, DJ Tag. Thanks for sending a super chat. I wish I had Mary when I moved. Right? Gosh, I wish I had Mary. Like, I'd pay her to come to my house and just clean it and organize it every week. I mean, I just want her over here to like organize my life. She's got all her ducks in a row. Her house is spotless. I don't know if she's into cleaning, but at least she would do all the organizing, make sure everything's where it needs to be. That's what I wanted when I was growing up, when I had 3 kids and nobody was putting anything away, including the husband. Basically, I had 4 kids. I kept telling him, I'm like, I don't need a cleaning person. I need a maid. I didn't get either, but that's what I would tell him. I need a maid. I need somebody who will pick up after themselves because nobody's listening to me. And then they pick up for 10 minutes. And after that, it's askew again. But moving, yeah. Organized. There's a business in there for her. That's what she should do if she wants to make money. She should start her own moving company. Train people to move, to pack and move things the way she does it and do it in a quick and efficient way. Come in just a little bit under what the movers are doing right now. And then she could franchise. She could make a lot of money in that. People move all the time. All the time. If she likes road tripping, there's good money in moving cross country. Let me tell you, when my daughter had to move from California to Nashville, not cheap. Not cheap. And you can't find a company that really will get your stuff and just bring it to you. The company gets your stuff and they put a whole bunch of other people's stuff in California in it. And then they go to like Vegas and then they drop off part of it and they pick up other people's stuff. And so it takes 2 weeks. No, I didn't say 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks for your stuff to eventually make it, where you could get it there in 2 days if you just drove it yourself. There's a business there. There's a business. Hi, Nicole. Glad you made it too. Okay. Styling profiling. Okay. If I ever find any red boots, I'm going to show you guys. I'll show you the whole outfit. Put it all together. All right. Cody marrying a goat would be an improvement over Robin. He called his kids goats, right? Boy, I had forgotten how funny he thought he was. He doesn't try to make jokes anymore. I mean, he kind of does. Unless your wife lives there, and if you're gonna, living with your wife in a trailer, yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. But he used to think he was hysterical. Do you know why he thought he was hysterical? Because the wives are cackling away like he's so funny. I wonder if they're doing it for the show or if they're doing it to be the wife in favor with him, the one who thinks he's just all that and so funny. What do you think? I wonder. I mean, they couldn't have thought he was funny. I mean, it's possible. I mean, they chose to marry him. So I got to keep that in perspective. Because when I just think everything about him is gross and everything, I'm like, but they chose to marry him. So they see something in him. Then I don't say, to each their own. Maybe they thought he was funny. Can't imagine it, but maybe. It's going to lose all that money to Christine and the other ladies. And then Robin's out the door for her next sugar daddy. Oh, that is going to be amazing too. We have some good stuff ahead for us, sister friends. We've got that whole court case. That's got to be season 20 is basically in the can. But I think the announcement of the serving of the papers is probably in season 20. Because I believe they just wrapped. So that'll be good. And then I think they had a 3-year contract. So season 21 will be the lawsuit. Oh, gosh, that's going to be amazing. Good stuff ahead. And the possibility of Robin walking. She won't walk. She's not going to walk until the show's over. Aw, Sarah, thank you so much. I appreciate your super chat. That's kind. Kind and nice. I like it. Thank you so much. All right. Andy Cohen needs to do their tell-alls. He'll get to the bottom of it. How come it's not showing up, DJ? There we go. Yeah, he does a better job of getting some hard-hitting questions. Well, definitely better than Suki Dookie does. Okay. All right, DR Blood says, Robin and Cody got legally married December 11th, 2014, but spiritually married May 22nd, 2010. Could it have maybe been the opposite? Because, so what we saw on the show was just a spiritual marriage. They were, but 2014, that's 4 years later. That means they were never legally married until 2014. They never got legally married. That whole huge, big shindig of a thing They never went and got a legal marriage? Oh, of course they didn't. What am I thinking? Of course they didn't. Mary was married to him. Jenny, what show are you watching? Pull it together. They're polygamists. She couldn't marry. Okay. So May 22nd, 2010 is the spiritual marriage that they had. Okay. So now we need to figure out when the divorce, the legal divorce, happened between Robin and David Pressup. That's the next thing. Okay. Tinfoil hat. Oh, that's okay. You can always watch it on it's always going to be posted. You can catch it whenever you want. All right. 2 tenders, and she will have a new kid with the next husband. You know, I gotta say, if she still believes in this faith, and she believes that she has predestined children that are in heaven waiting to come down, and she believes she got a word from God saying there's a dark-haired boy up there. She doesn't make dark-haired boys with Cody. Cody came out and said, "What? All I make is blonde-haired kids. What are you talking about?" Wouldn't it be interesting if she just decided, God told me? And she goes and finds a dark-haired man and gets married and has a kid. I can see it. I can see it. It all fits. And she can use that as her excuse. Cody, I told you there was this dark-haired boy. What color is her hair? I mean, it's dark now because she colors it. Well, it's gray now. Not judging, so's mine. I'm just saying. That dark hair that she has, not dark. I want to say early on it was kind of sandy brown, wasn't it? Yeah, so they're not going to get dark-haired kids, the 2 of them. They're going to be sandy brown or blonde. Jenny, bingo! I'm so far behind. I don't know what I'm bingoed on, but I did it anyway. Okay. Oh, see, here's anonymous. See, if I just keep reading what you guys say, I'm a half a beat behind. Okay. I'm asking for a Tata Farm sweatshirt for our anniversary. My husband was like, "What is that?" Excellent, Sarah Bester. It's a really cool sweatshirt with pretty flowers on it. Just buy it. Here's the link. Classless. I realized my settings. I had disabled YouTube notifications. There you go. Gotta have those notifications on. You know, this is a really good question, darling. I really didn't think that any of them, every now and then, I wonder if maybe one of the kids might catch something here or there. McKelty seems pretty clueless, and she says that she doesn't watch anything, but she will look things up when people tell her to look it up when she's on her Patreon. And they're like, "Did you see so-and-so?" And then she's like, eh. Or she doesn't believe, like, the fact that her mother was writing a book. And then she'll go, and I was trying to think, what did somebody say the other day? And it was something that I think Sarah had on her channel that somebody was telling her about, and she didn't know about it. So they were trying to get her the link. Oh, I think it was TLC. Actually, this might be, that just reminds me, I might have another thing that I recorded that I need to edit and get out. I should look into that because I got to do it before this weekend, or before Thursday morning, actually. Because in one of the another things, I like put a shout out to anybody in the UK or Australia or any country that has TLC. And there's some way that maybe you can record it and just privately send it to me through email, or post it on YouTube, but put it on private so it doesn't go out so nobody sees it. But you can give me the link. You can share it with somebody. You can share it with my email, and then I can look at the YouTube channel. Even though nobody else can see it, then it wouldn't be a problem with copyright or anything because it's not published. I would love to be able to see the episodes in another country because you guys have different stuff. You have different stuff. And spoiler, I'll tell you what I said in the video when I recorded it. And another thing, I personally think, and I haven't heard this theory from anyone, a lot of people were saying they thought they're protecting Cody in America. I don't think so. I think they're onto him. I think they're very happy to expose him right now. I don't think that's it. There was one other theory. Again, I forgot it when I was making the recording, I believe, too. And then my personal theory was the stuff that is put in there in the other countries is stuff that ends up in the bonus scene episodes in our country. But we won't know because we have not had a bonus scene episode since episode 8. Thanks, TLC. In 2 years, when you give us the bonus scene episode for episode 9 and 10, we're not going to care. What are you going to learn when it's that far away and things have moved on? We don't care. I mean, we kind of care a little bit, but not nearly as much as if you were to release it semi-close to the time that we actually saw the episode. I don't know. Maybe there are no more bonus scene episodes, but there haven't been any. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Lee, thank you. Robin's 3 older kids didn't even help Mary move. That's a good point, Lee. Isn't that sad? Neither Robin nor any of those 3 older kids. I mean, she could have had the little ones. Look how young the other kids were when they were helping move. She could have had all the kids help move. And she couldn't do it either because she was so sad. She would have said, I need to make you stop. I know I haven't seen you and I've ignored you for over 2 years, but if I were here helping you, I'd make you stop. Now, if I just stay away in my house like I have been for 2 years, I'll be fine. But if I actually put forth effort and did something altruistic or thought of somebody, put you ahead of my needs, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That is sad. Thank you, Lee. So sad. My bit's making nachos. Right on. It's a sister wife food. Betty B thinks that Robin could make lots of money. She just needs to get some more customers. Oh, goodness. Shelley said, notes to self said that laughing thing is a thing in that community. So it probably is then them trying to win favor and be the fun wife and the one that appreciates each other. I don't even say Cody. I mean, they laugh at everything Cody says, but she like weirdly, awkwardly, loudly laughed at what Robin said right after she got finished sharing how devastating it was for her. And she was on the verge of tears. The disconnect is amazing to me. Yeah, and there's Betty. She said they'll have to get favor with Cody. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, gross. Who cares? Yeah, Cody has no dark-haired children. I mean, there's a storyline in there. Wouldn't it have been amazing if all of a sudden they got pregnant again and this baby came out with like pitch black hair? She's like, I had to do what I had to do. Get that one from up there down here. I saw it. Dark hair. Don't worry about who it is. Joanna, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. What a pretty picture you have for your, not thumbnail, whatever that's called. It's not an icon. Too many words. Is it an avatar maybe? Might be an avatar. Yeah, it would be hard for her to have a kid because she was 30. So she's probably about, she's mid-40s. I mean, it's not impossible. I knew somebody years ago. This is back when I was like in my late 20s myself, but I knew somebody who was in her late 40s. She's like 48, I think, and she had a child. And I remember her doctor telling her that he wanted her to have one more because he always wanted to deliver a child to a woman who was 50. And I thought, that's really not about you, doc. But how nice of you to ask her to do that for you. So yeah, she was 48. So she's not technically past childbearing years yet. She can still do it. Could be possible. She could at least try if she really believes that that's something that's going to happen. That's possible. Could be, could be. DJ Tag, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is he 45? No, he's 55 at the beginning of this season, which was like a year and a half old. So he's like 56/57. Yeah. Gross. Cody's roots have been showing too. Yeah, which surprises me. As vain as he is, some of the choices he makes, he is a quandary to me. He really is. There are times that I really can't figure him out. I think I get my finger on the pulse of who this man is, and then he'll do something or act a certain way or say something that I'm just like, now this is not in line with everything else. I don't know. Robin is 45. There you go. That makes sense. Gotcha. But he doesn't believe anything McKelty says. It's hard. I can't blame you on that one. It's hard. You have to really siphon through and catch her in the moments when you can tell that she genuinely is reading something that she's shocked about that she didn't know about from before, and then her reaction to that. Or a time that her and Tony are not agreeing or discussing whether they should discuss something or that. Then you know that like a real conversation's happening. Other than that, when she does the Cody talk, I mean, she does the Cody talk as well as anyone. I mean, Christine kind of does too, but like talking around things and making things look good and justifying. There's a lot of that happens. Yeah. Oh, Lynn, do they really have them? Can you email me the link when you see it the next time so I can look up the channel and see if I can, because I'd like to share it with everybody and comment on it too, especially since it seems like there's no more bonus scene episodes coming. Mel and Corey have lots of information about this religion. They do, and it's fantastic. Whenever I can catch them, I try to. I'll probably Thursday morning when I'm driving out to the hotel for the weekend, I'll probably be listening to them on the way and probably on the way back too. It's not football season. Usually on Sundays on my way back, I listen to post game on my football game. But it's not football season, so I'll probably listen to another podcast. I'll probably listen to 2 of them from her. All right. Anna Lee. Oh, that's a really pretty name. Anna Lee. I'm going to write that down. I always send my girls pretty names when I hear them. Anna Lee. Huh, I like that. I have been watching the series from the beginning, and I am furious with all the parents and what they put their children through. It disgusts me. Yeah. I can't understand some of it at all. I really can't. As much as Christine, kind of Christine a little bit, but Janelle especially really looked like she was going to put her foot down and not move to Flagstaff because of her boys. And I get it. The transition they went through was rough, really rough. And they didn't want to move to Flagstaff. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how they convinced him of it. You notice Hunter never went back. That was it. Did he eventually even move to Flagstaff? He may have been gone by then. I don't remember his graduation, though. I just remember her saying my boys, but it may have been Garrison and Gabe that she was talking about more so. And I think Hunter probably had moved on by then, now that I think about it. I can't. Isn't that funny? I don't remember his. Maybe they didn't have it on the show. Okay. It would be a lot easier for her to get another sister wife than steal her money as well. Yeah. And wouldn't it be great if the other sister wife was stealing her money? Oh, this could be so great. Let me give you a junk journal. Could be her gift to her coming into the family, a junk journal. Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness, there's so many comments. Sarah says she has knee pads in every color. Oh goodness. Thank you, Kathy. SOS, save our sister friend. It meant something else too, didn't it, Kathy? Remember when you guys came up with that? When you guys were saying, let's come up with a thing, and it was SOS, save our sister friend, kept sticking in my head. Like, hit the like button, save our sister friend, or support our sister friend. That's what it was. Support our sister friend. But there was something else. There was another. There were like 2 or 3 sayings that you guys had for SOS when you were batting it around. But support our sister friend. That's it. That's stuck in my head. Tinfoil Hat said it wasn't a dream. It was a nightmare. The nightmare of having Robin surrogate her child and the baby coming out looking like her. That storyline would have been crazy. I mean, it would have been crazy if Mary would have accepted, because I don't think Robin would have ever done it. I really don't. I don't think she would have gone through with it. Okay. You can't fix stupid. That's true. Gosh, you guys are so funny. Candace, hi sister friends, arrived home safely. I may have to rewatch the rest later. I have my own welcome committee waiting inside. Aw, how exciting for you. However, mine doesn't wear nice shirts like Jenny's to say welcome. That's right. Good point, Shayna. She does have a permanent pregnant waddle. Why does she waddle? I don't understand. She has the pregnancy waddle all the time. Why is she waddling? When she walks, it's always like, I always in my head hear that. There is nothing sexy about it whatsoever. There is no way she was a model with that walk. No way. No way. TLC sister wives clips from India interview the kids. I would love to see that, Isabel. Not fair. They get all the good stuff. Oh, Petey's mom said Hunter didn't live with Janelle in Flagstaff. That makes sense. I mean, I didn't think he lived with her, but I just wondered if he moved there and even like lived on his own. But he was never in anything, so he must have gone as. Yeah, I guess they must not have just had his graduation stuff on television, or maybe they did and I forgot it. I just can't picture it or remember anything about it. Look at you guys going to town. Every time I think I'm going to get caught up, I keep saying more comments down below. Robin has never been sincere about anything. Well said. Robin is batting 1,000, her perfect record of not doing anything for anyone. I'm over in Kintyre. My mum's family came from Ayrshire. Oh, is this Scotland we're talking about? That's my terrible accent. Karen, I just found you yesterday. I've been binging since. Love your channel. Well, where have you been, Karen? We've been here, the Sister Friend Committee, waiting for you. Glad you found us. Oh. Donna Redmond, another Scotland. Yep. Got a lot of Scotland people in the house. I think we might have more Scotland than England even. I hear Scotland a lot. Well, Australia, I think, wins. Well, no, Canada, I think, wins. I could literally go into my demographics and tell you exactly how many subscribers I have from each country. It's in there. They have demographics for everything. Kathy, I always enjoy my Sister Friend evenings. Oh, I'm so glad because I enjoy them. So he was already at Johns Hopkins at the time that they moved. Good for him. And never did he go to Flagstaff. He never had that experience. Good for him. That's why he's always so happy. Hunter, he's got that permanent smile on his face. He's like just the good time guy. Just somebody you always want to have around because, there's going to be jokes and laughter and everyone's going to be happy. All right. I want to talk about Scotland. I know a little bit about Scotland just because my daughter went there for 10 days in September while I cat sat for her. I recently got to see her digital scrapbook she put together, which was lovely. Patty, send me the link in my email if you can find it so I can follow. Joanna, we're all still awake here in Scotland. Yeah, so a lot of you are awake from Scotland. That's right. God bless you all. Calgary's in the house. Hello. Pitcher and having to, yep. It's the big pitcher. It's green for St. Patty's Day. So the Australia clips are also available. Okay, here's a question. Do you guys know, are Australia and India and Canada or any other countries, Finland, are they different? Does each country get like different stuff? Why would they do that? What is the point? It's not like you have to I'm trying to think what the logic behind that would be. It's more work too. If you're going to put more work into it, work on the timeline, TLC. Oh my goodness, if you got extra time on your hands, let me give you a laundry list of things that you can be working on this show. Trying to edit and create extra footage in different countries should not be at the top of your list. No. Make it all the same and then create bonusing episodes and throw all them out everywhere to everybody. Goodness gracious. Do they think we don't talk to each other? They don't know Sister Friends. They don't understand. Okay, more Canada, Saskatchewan. There's a vet school there my daughter was looking at for a minute. I'm pretty sure it was Saskatchewan. I think it was. Oh, and somebody thank England for keeping us all in line. My bit. She does a great job and constantly with humor too. Speaking of humor, let me read a couple funny things that made me laugh. And I need to catch up on comments, but I don't know about this week. It's going to be a rough week for me, people. I apologize. All right. Come on. Let's open. There we go. Oh, Verna Morales. I laughed out loud when I read this one. Verna Morales. This must have been on a video that I was talking about Cody and the way he pronounces things. His language and how English must be a second language in that. And Verna wrote, "Jenny, you are the bomb." And then it had like 6 exclamation marks. And then after that, she wrote, "That means good in Ebonics." Oh, I think I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing so hard. Oh, like, Verna, that was great. I might just save that over to the side so I can read that another time, make myself giggle. Oh, goodness. Okay. I follow several channels and have a full personal life. Okay. This is why I put this one in here. Okay. So I started reading this from Sam Fan Cresta. And it said, I follow several channels and I have a full personal life offline. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to do it another time. I misread it when I first read it. I'll have to figure out how I thought I read it. I'll do it another time. I'll do it another time because rather than me trying to figure it out now for you all. But I just remember laughing after I read it because I was like, that's not what she wrote, Jenny. Because I was like, huh, was that an insult? And then I read it again and went, oh, that's what she said. I'll figure it out and read it next time. Wallace Shotwell wrote, water is wet, Robin. Being included is very inclusive. Sorry, I'm shouting at these people via my iPad as if I'm in their faces right now, but it's cathartic. Thank you for not blocking me. Wallace, I'm not going to block that. You made me laugh. I mean, I can just picture people screaming at their iPads too, because I scream at the computer or at the television, whatever I'm watching it on, or my phone. Okay. Rhonda Delph wrote, watching your newest show reminded me of one, Cody saying that he needs to repaint the tables in the spring and Robin responding with the fact that they might not own the property is like my saying I need to wash my car and my daughter saying that I might buy a new house. No sense. Poor segue. Puddle people. When they move, they can take the tables with them. After all, Uncle Daddy made them. That's all. And then that's all she wrote. And she wrote, that's all. I was dying. I love how she called them puddle people. Puddle people. No sense. Poor segue. Puddle people. Oh, that's the same as saying I have to buy a new house. Don't wash your car. You got to buy a new house. That's funny. Thank you, Rhonda. That made me laugh. Okay, one more I'll do. Candace Parker. Candace is in the house. Oh, she might not be. She's the one that just got back. She might be visiting with her family, as she should be. But she'll rewatch this. She wrote, I don't know what episodes these are from that they put them on anymore, but the comment was, it's a puddle monkey miracle moving into fresh footage that is only 1 year behind. It's capital letters. Puddle monkey miracle. We are moving into fresh footage. Only 1 year behind. Oh, and then she added, TLC time warp is narrowing. That was funny. It made me laugh. All right. Y'all are funny. You're funny people. You do make me laugh. All right. Very good. Very good. Sister friends, you're amazing. Oh, my quote. My quote. My quote. Let's do. Some of these are kind of sad. I don't know. Some days I'm just feeling morbid, I guess. Oh, here's a nice one. I don't have who said this now. It just says, before you go to bed, give your troubles to God. He'll be up all night anyway. That was such a sweet way of thinking about it. Or if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're stressed and you're worried and you can't go back to sleep, give it to God. He's up anyway. And you can go back to sleep. I just remember reading it going, he'll be up all night anyway. And I'm like, made me laugh. That's a good one. Whoops. I usually put it in the chat. Here we go. Before you go to bed, give your troubles to God. He'll be up all night anyway. Copy and paste. Thanks, Nicole. I thought it was a good one too. I wish I could cite who said it. Don't know, but it's a good one. All right. This was good. This was good. Did we? Oh, yeah, I went over. I thought, oh, we're going to be done in an hour and a half today. Nope. Until Jenny starts talking. All right, guys. This was a lot of fun. You're amazing. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, everybody. Let me shout out to all. There were a lot of super chats. I want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Elizabeth Murphy. Thank you, Hollywood Deli Podcast. Thank you, DJ Tag. Thank you, Sarah Pastor. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Joanna Fullerton and DJ Tag again. Thank you for all the super chats. And I will see you next Tuesday. In between now and then, something will be coming out that I'll post. I do think I have another again that I recorded that I will get edited sometime tomorrow and get posted sometime this weekend. And if nothing else, I do have completed my first, not the best, but it's still good. I'm such a great salesperson. It's terrible. Please watch. My first talking about episode 1 of season 19 with my son, Zach. Not Back with Zach. Not Zach. I always forget the name of the series. It's the one the most of you voted on that you wanted. Zach by popular demand. It was more of me explaining, because he also doesn't watch the series. So I found myself explaining more of it to him than I wanted to. I wanted to get a little bit more out of him. So I did better on the second one, and I haven't done the third one yet, but I'll get even better on the third one. Second one, I wasn't pleased with myself. But the first one's in the can. So if I have nothing else, I will post that. So you guys have something between now and next Tuesday. All right. Good night, everybody. Love to you all. Sweet dreams. Take care. And I will see you definitely on Tuesday. Good night, all.
I remember when Sonny and Cher got divorced when I was 6. And it rattled me.
Things that make you go,